Good morning. It's turned out nice again. It's Wednesday, 11th of January 2023, and you're watching KopTalk.tv. How's it going, guys? You all right? So, before I start this video, I had intended to make some videos for you last week, especially for the channel members. However, if you follow my social media, maybe if you're on my Facebook, Dunk Oldham, DUNK OLDHAM, feel free to add me. You'll have known that last week I received a call very early in the morning from a loved one telling me that they'd lost their father overnight, and unexpectedly it was a fall. They were found at the bottom of the stairs, and it's just been horrific. Watching someone go through that pain, like trying to comfort that person and console them and deal with that. That's why I didn't do a stream on Saturday night like we usually do on here. So that's been going in the background. This isn't a poor me or anything. I just like to be, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and when I'm not around, I like to explain why not. So I'm dealing with that. It's not, it's awful seeing anyone, suffer bereavement. And, when it's a parent, it brings a lot of things back as well. So it's been a difficult week, and I'm sure it will be for some time yet. So, but life goes on for those of us that are still here, right? So we've got to battle on, and yeah. Okay, so Happy New Year. Casiero, is that how you pronounce his name? You know what I'm like with names, unless it's Jack Daniels or John Smith. Yeah, I can't pronounce names. If you listen to the podcast or if you've watched my videos for years, you'll know that. And I can poke fun at myself, about that, and I don't really pay attention to the commentary when it's when the games are underway. To be honest with you, if I can turn off the commentary, I like to just listen to the audio of the match. That does it for me. I don't need to listen to anyone else's opinion, because the only opinion that counts is my own when it comes to Liverpool and watching football and that. And especially when these women now, they've got women doing comms and that, doing me heading, guys. I can't be doing it. Who wants to listen to a fucking woman screaming? I can't be doing with it, honestly. It's terrible. It's not because I don't like women. I love fucking women. Have I got any aspirin? I don't know. That's just reminded me, actually. What I mean, there's male commentators I don't like as well, all right? So don't start, getting in a hissy fit and caps locking me to death. I just don't like listening to fucking women on commentary on football. You're not going to change my views, all right? I don't give a fuck how woke you are. I don't like it, all right? So when I hear that's the first thing I'll be like, oh, I can't listen to her. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean, guys? And then I'll turn over to, if I can, if there's an alternative, I'll put my IPTV box on that I don't own, and I'll watch the game on there. And I can't be doing with women fucking squawking on football. It's the worst thing that's happened to football since VAR. Anyway, can't pronounce his fucking name, you know what I mean. On Boxing Day, one of our best contributors to the KopTalk members website told us about an approach, and I've enjoyed watching, what's been coming out in the media since then, and I don't make predictions. I'm not a Twitter ITK. No, I'm the original ITK, mate, from the 1990s. Hooray! That's right, my website. No, it doesn't matter. No, I'm a fully grown, too grown adult, and I don't know. I ain't got no time for these Twitter ITKs. I think you guys know that, and some of you guys are driving yourself mental with the various claims that they make on a day-to-day basis, and that's a topic for something else that I discussed the other day on the members' website. You need to chill. If you're following that lot and you're getting caught up in misinformation, it's your own stupid fault, right? So, calm down, Doug. It just rattles me, them lot. They trigger the fuck out of me, because he's so. I don't know if I don't follow any of these Twitter ITKs, but sometimes some of your shite, if I'm following you, comes up on my feed, and I look and I'll go, what's this shite here? And I read it, and then I read the comments of people responding, our fans, and I think, how old are you? Like 10? Do you know what I mean? Come on, guys. Look, if you want to escape that bullshit, get on the members' website. It's where the grown-ups like me are. Anyway, Casiero, Boxing Day, we made an approach. Now, that approach was made during the attempts to sign or closing in on the signing of Gakpo. And it confused. Well, I don't know if it confused me a little bit at the time. I was just trying to work out what was going on, And to cut a long story short, I'm not making a prediction, but I wouldn't be surprised if we sign this player this month. And there's a reason that I'm telling you that. And don't come back here in February and say, "Yeah, it was set." No, what I'm saying is I wouldn't be surprised if we completed a deal for this player. Now, part of the problem, obviously, with this player is, the representatives and things like that. People that have got a bit of, hold on him. Sorry, I'm on the members' website seeing the stuff that's been put on there this morning in relation to him. Because I wanted to jog my own memory. So, my opinion, right, is that the club walked away because of the initial valuation on Boxing Day. And I think that after that, we then saw certain things in the media by the likes of Joyce that said, that's it, Liverpool's business is done for January unless something changes. And I think that was Joyce working alongside Liverpool Football Club, just an opinion, to get that vibe out there, like that Liverpool were like, all right, yeah, fine, well, we're done, then we're not going to give you what you want. And I think that was Joyce, for example, applying pressure, on the Players Club to try and drive that price down. The player has obviously, made moves and changes in his representation to prepare for his transfer, to try and make things easier. That would certainly help. I'm going to change what I've put on the members website. I'm going to change slightly in this video, which is public to everybody, and I'm just going to say that I'm of the opinion that the player wants to move to Liverpool. I'm also of the opinion that there's been no formal bid as yet. The key word in there is formal. Okay. And I'm of the opinion that Liverpool Football Club are trying to make this deal happen this month. And I'm of the opinion that I think there's a good chance of this transfer being concluded this month. However, it is not rocket science, guys. This is the asking price is exceptionally high for this player, and it's a very, very complicated transfer to try and make happen. But I think he wants it. I would go as far as saying I know he wants it, and this is the one thing that I'm watching at the moment. I know there are multiple players that have been linked with us at the moment, and yes, you should monitor those claims and reports like you should anything, And as soon as I finished uploading this video, there is I've had to close the browser, but there's a couple of other things that I want to research and look at myself today after I recorded this video. So, what's the video about, though? The video is, there is so much misinformation out there at the moment concerning that particular player, especially on only on social media, that I would ignore absolutely everything you're seeing at the moment until something possibly changed. And that could change. He could end up at another Premier League club in London, whatever. And unless you see something credible, right, or something official somewhere, I think you should just stay with my opinion that Liverpool Football Club are trying to sign that player this month. And my opinion is that if that fee is significantly reduced, now I'm not quoting digits at you because I can't tell you what those digits are. I can't tell you what's acceptable to Liverpool Football Club. I think that we'll sign him this month if that fee is brought down. That's the only thing I think is preventing that deal from happening. My screensaver's come on. Oh, fuck me. I'll tell you what. It better still be recording. That's it. That's all I want to say to you. And I think Liverpool have been working on that since Boxing Day. Now, when I say working on that since Boxing Day, I don't mean that every day since Boxing Day they've been trying to make something happen. I think they did that walk, fine, it's all right, yeah, we'll finish. Our business is done for this window. I think if you said to me, what player do you think looks likely to come to us this month? I think that'd be the one I'd pick out with the ones that are linked. Right? Doesn't mean it's going to happen, and it doesn't mean that we're not going to get anyone else. But those of you that believe that we're done and all that for this window, I think you're wrong. Liverpool are trying. Now, you might not like what I'm going to say to you now, but there is too much criticism and overreaction towards the owners at the moment. I want the owners out, right? So before you start caps locking me to death, just realise that I'm the voice of reason, right? And there is so much misinformation out there on the internet concerning this particular deal and other deals and things like that. The people with agenda that absolutely want them gone, which nothing wrong with that, right? They're trying to feed stuff to you to get you, to incite you and to make you angry and create more and more, anger, which is fine, all right? But seeing you guys get all worked up about it's driving me mental. You know what I mean? Like, we all know what our opinions are, the owners. We all know what we think needs to happen to Liverpool Football Club. But you can't blame them for every single thing. And the money is there. They are willing to spend that money this month. Or a better way of rephrasing that is to say the club, because they're not involved in the day-to-day running of the club. They pay people to do that. The club has the funds available to make this deal happen. But we cannot be ripped off at any cost. The fans that are out there, some of them are just like Lulu, like just sign him, don't care what it costs, because they're mental. Do you know what I mean? What you spend now affects what you do in the summer and stuff like that. And then they're the ones that be crying when they can't make other deals happen in the summer. So yes, in January, it's a difficult window to navigate, to negotiate. You're going to pay a premium, on players in January. We know this. That's okay. We expect that. But you can't be ripped off in the transfer market. You can't just bend over and take it up. You just can't. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? So I find it really difficult to say just leave the owners alone at the minute, because I'm the last person to say that. I can't stand them, honestly. And I've said it since day one. All right? I've said it since day one. And I continue to say it even when we've been successful and won trophies. I don't flip-flop. Flip-flops. Only fat birds wear flip-flops. Have you noticed that? That was a podcast episode of mine on the Dunk Knows Best podcast. Have you ever listened to that? I should do. It's good. I've got to be honest. It's good. I got slaughtered for that, actually. Only fat birds wear flip-flops. That was the title of the podcast. Anyway, you know me. I don't care about upsetting a few people. If they can't take a joke, fuck them. Why are we talking about flip? Oh, yeah. I don't flip-flop my opinions. I've been saying it from the start. I never liked them. So, yeah. Listen, what I'm saying to you is be critical of them. The buck stops for them. They're at the top, the top of the tree and all that. They're responsible. Yes. But fairness, right? There's people putting lies out there on social media, and you guys are falling for it. You're gullible. Like, oh, yeah, right, yeah, you're fucking... Liverpool Football Club are trying to sign this player. And they will sign this player this month and pay a good fee if his club come round to our way of thinking. That's it. It's that simple. All right? So keep the faith. Keep watching. Not watching me, but yeah, keep watching me. No, what I mean is that's the one that you should be watching. And... fingers crossed. And for clarity, just one more time, I don't know what will happen, but I do know people involved in the process, and I trust them, and they tell me they're trying to make it happen, and that the club are willing to pay a little bit more than they would like to pay, but they won't be skanked on it. All right, guys? That's it.